As we age, we learn a lot of things that we don't always share with our children. Some of these lessons are just too hard to put into words, while others are simply things we don't want to worry them with. But what if sharing these secrets could help them prepare for their own future? In today's video, we're going to reveal 7 secrets about aging that most wise seniors never tell their children. These are the things we've learned the hard way, but they're the very lessons that can make a huge difference in how you navigate your senior years. If you're over 60, or if you have elderly loved ones, you won't want to miss this. These insights are about making life easier, healthier, and more fulfilling as we get older. By the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of what aging really looks like and why so many seniors keep these secrets to themselves. So stay tuned, because what you're about to learn could change the way you think about growing old and the way you talk to your children about it. Let's dive into these 7 important secrets. Secret 1. The quiet burden of loneliness. As we age, many of us start to feel the quiet burden of loneliness. This isn't something we like to admit, especially not to our children. We want to appear strong, independent, and able to handle everything on our own. But the truth is, as the years go by, friends and loved ones pass away, and the social circles we once had begin to shrink. You might find yourself spending more time alone, and the days can feel long, especially if you live by yourself. But this loneliness often goes unspoken. It's not that we don't love our children or enjoy their company, but we don't want them to worry about us. So we keep it to ourselves. For example, there's Helen, 72, who spends most of her time at home reading or watching TV. When we talked, she admitted, "I hadn't realized how much I missed real, face-to-face conversations until recently. It's just hard to say to my kids, 'I'm lonely.' I don't want them to feel like they have to take care of me." What many older adults don't share is how much we crave companionship. The simple act of sharing a meal or chatting with someone face to face. It's not just about emotional needs, it's about connection. Without it, life can feel much emptier. Once you recognize loneliness, you can find ways to address it. Join a social club, attend community events, or simply spend more time with family. But for most seniors, this secret is something we hide, choosing instead to smile and pretend we're fine, even when we're not. Secret 2. The truth about physical decline. One of the hardest things to talk about as we grow older is the physical decline that inevitably happens. It doesn't matter how healthy we were in our younger years, our bodies begin to change. At first, it might be something small, a sore knee after a walk, or a backache when bending down. But over time, these little inconveniences can turn into bigger challenges. Before long, we realize we can't do the things we once did with ease. Take George, 79, for example. He's always been active, enjoying long walks and gardening. But lately, he's been feeling the strain. He said, "I never thought I'd be the kind of person who can't get up without help. It's just frustrating, but I don't want to burden anyone." The physical changes don't just affect how we move, they affect our independence. We don't want to feel weak or vulnerable, so we tend to downplay it, even though these changes are happening in the background. What most older adults don't share with their children is how much we worry about losing our autonomy. But acknowledging physical decline isn't about giving up, it's about preparing for it. With the right support, physical therapy, mobility aids, or even small lifestyle changes, we can maintain our independence far longer than we think. Secret 3. Financial worries that never get shared. One of the most difficult conversations older adults avoid with their children is about money. Whether it's the fear of running out of savings or anxiety about unexpected medical bills, financial stress is something many seniors carry in silence. We don't want to seem irresponsible, and we certainly don't want our children to feel burdened. So we stay quiet, even when we're struggling. For example, Martha, 78, has been on a fixed income for years. She told me, "I'm constantly worried about how I'll make ends meet, especially with healthcare costs rising. I don't talk about it with my kids. They're doing their own thing. I don't want to add to their stress. But by keeping these concerns hidden, we might actually be creating more stress for everyone involved. Talking about money doesn't have to mean asking for help. It can open the door to financial planning, clarity, and solutions. Your children may not be aware of your struggles, and a conversation might lead to unexpected support or peace of mind. Secret 4. The emotional weight of aging. Aging isn't just physical. It's deeply emotional. Many older adults carry sadness, regret, or even depression, often in silence. We put on a brave face, especially around our children, because we don't want to burden them with our emotional struggles. Take Richard, 80, who recently lost his wife. Even though he was deeply grieving, he never spoke about it to his children. He said, "I didn't want them to see me falling apart. I just kept it to myself because I thought they'd think I was being too emotional." But hiding these feelings only amplifies the emotional strain. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to share those feelings. By opening up, we process emotions more effectively and strengthen bonds with family. Secret 5. The hidden fear of losing independence. One of the greatest fears we face as we age is losing our independence. But it's not something we often talk about. We take pride in being self-sufficient, and the idea of relying on others can feel like a loss of dignity. Nancy, 74, has been living alone for years. She said, "I'm afraid of needing help with the simple things, like getting dressed or cooking. I don't want to be a burden." She tried to do everything herself, but ended up exhausted. Here's the truth. Asking for help doesn't mean you failed. It means you care about your well-being. And children want to help, not out of obligation, but out of love. Losing independence doesn't mean losing your identity. It means adapting, and that's a strength. Secret 6. The struggle with technology. Technology is everywhere, and for many seniors, it can be overwhelming. From smartphones to social media, many feel left behind. Bill, 78, said, "I've got kids and grandkids, but I don't want to deal with all the texting and apps. It feels like I'm too old for it." But after some simple lessons from his daughter, he realized how much it helped him stay connected. Technology can be intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. Start small. Ask for help. It can open the door to connection, convenience, and even fun. Secret 7. The quiet fear of death. Finally, one of the most hidden fears is the quiet fear of death and what comes after. As we grow older, we think about it more often, but we almost never talk about it. We don't want to upset our children. We don't want them to worry. Joanne, 82, lost her sister recently. She said, "I think about death more now, but I don't want to talk about it. I don't want my kids to be afraid or start worrying about me." But here's the truth. Talking about death isn't morbid. It's human. Discussing end-of-life wishes can bring peace, clarity, and connection. It's not about giving up. It's about acceptance and preparing the ones we love. There are many secrets we as older adults hold on to. From loneliness and physical decline to emotional fears and financial concerns, we often carry these in silence. But we don't have to. Start the conversations. Share your truth. Let your children understand. Because the lessons we've learned the hard way might just make life easier for them in the future. Thank you for watching. If this video resonated with you, leave a comment below and tell us which secret spoke to you most. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a video that matters. See you in the next one.